Jonathan, what up, bro? Jonathan was good. How y'all doing out there? Eric, what up? I appreciate everybody that been hitting that like button. The like button going up as y'all come in. Um, Play for keeps. What's up, bro? Tyrese Jones, what up? The realist was good. I'm just trying to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan, Sean, family was good. I'm just trying to get through it. You know, I'm just trying to get stuff off my mind, and I'm like, yo, I got to do this because we've been looking forward to this forever, the off season. And then like, yo, right, the off season, I'm like, man, people, we gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I had to try to stay focused because I said I'm gonna give my time to you guys, and then I know once I log off, I have dealing with, you know what I mean? Because I'm go back outside. Everybody outside is crowded outside again. The mayor came through. The mayor of New York came and personally, that's I respect the mayor. He came personally. So that was good by the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Can I get the 35 likes? I got 46 people in here, 20 likes. Can I get the 35 likes? I am him was good. Laker 3, what up? Man, everybody keep calling me. Hold on. Hello? What's up? Nah, I know all about it though. Yeah, you got to. Hell no, you can't. Yeah, I seen all that. Were you on the block? Yeah. How long you gonna be out there? I know. Cause I'm coming out there. I'm coming out there. My hands is busy right now, but I know. But I'll be out there in a few minutes though. Yeah, but I seen it. We was all out there yesterday. I seen that, man. Yeah, I seen. I couldn't really, pay it, but I seen it though. But you out there drinking and stuff? Yeah, that gonna be all week. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy out here. Nah, these young niggas crazy. They crazy. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. I'm gonna call you when I'm on my way out. All right. Apologize that people. I apologize. I had to I'm getting a million calls. But yeah, let's get the likes up. Yeah, my boy Ronton said 18 likes. Y'all tripping. Let's get the likes up. Let's get to 60 likes. Can I get 60 likes? Let me say what's up to the people. LA Sports Live, Pedro, Ronton, Commander War, Malik Abdul, Perspective Game, Marquise Weiss, Weasel Brothers, Justin Shelton, GG Chillin, Big Country, Laker 3. Yeah, Green Eyes. But yeah, yeah, I want to get to the Kendrick Nunn thing. You know what's you know the good thing what happened to Lakers? Because I told y'all that his agent was seeing what type of deal he his situation, and it must not been in his favor. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. So I want to talk about Kendrick Nunn right now, right? I, now I'm getting a little worried. I'm getting worried for a few reasons. His agent went out and see he don't number one, he makes Kendrick Nunn make $5 million, right? So he makes 5 million. That's not a lot of money. He on a 1-year deal. His agent went and see if he was to opt out, what type of deal he can get. That's what the agent did his job. Kendrick Nunn and all type of trade rumors. So you got to see what type of deal that you probably can get. So his agent probably went around, going to teams. Yo, Kendrick Nunn, what type of the thing? I think I'm gonna tell you why I'm worried. It must not be too favorable because I'm pretty sure unless Kendrick Nunn really, I know. Hold on, see, this why I'm worried. I ain't gonna say nothing 100%, but 9 times out of 10, the Lakers ain't promised him anything. 9 times out of 10, the Lakers didn't promise Kendrick Nunn anything. So even it's tricky. I really doubt if the Lakers promise him anything, but he can't possibly have no deals because now I'm worried. What if his medical is not right? Because when you do stuff like that, and he had an injury where, see, it's one thing they go, okay, you got an ACL. He had an injury, a bone bruise. People probably like, yo, what's going on? Let me see the medical records. It might be healed, but it's something might have been scared teams off. So, and maybe he probably like, I'm just gonna throw the dice and opt back in because he probably don't want to opt out and he get either a minimum deal and he in a situation he don't want to be in. So he might be taking a chance on, let me just come back to the Lakers. Like, and hopefully I don't get traded. Because it throwing me off. Like when he opting in, it shows me that he ain't getting no favorable situation. It shows me. Because his name in too many rumors, and everybody know the Lakers have to improve. They got no other contracts outside of Russ, and they're gonna be hard to pair Russ and THT. So him and THT can bring back a $20 million a year player. Them together is 5.5 million. 15.5 million, almost $16 million. THT and Kendrick Nunn. So that could bring back like a $20 million player. Nobody else can do that besides Russ, and they're gonna be hard to pair Russ with anybody. So the thing might not be good for him. So I know everybody happy, but in turn, it make you think that if the Lakers probably put him in deals, nobody probably don't want it, or his injury might be. I don't. It make me think because he don't make now. If he's making $15 million, then I wouldn't be. Simple fact that $5 million on a 1-year deal is not that. You know what I'm saying? It make me think that he is. I don't know, man. I want to know what you guys think about that. What do you guys think about THT and him with these offers? Because how can he not get that? How can he? Team probably be like, oh yeah, we'll take you, but team probably like not for the they probably can't promise him nothing. Not that he can't get it, but when you opt out a deal, you want like a kind of like a confirmation. You don't want to opt out and then because the team may have most teams. This is how it works. Most teams have they draft or free agent lined up. Most teams have they draft and free agent lined up. They draft this who I want, my number one option. Second, they normally have it up to like 5 with the draft. And in free agency, they may have their top 5 free agents also. So a team may feel shit. Um, he might not be in their top 5 or top 3, and they probably be like, I don't want to have you opt out of your deal, and I can't give you anything. You know, that is the thing that's make me think. Um, that's the thing that make me think that he ain't get too much rhythm. And if he ain't get too much rhythm, why? Because age, he checked Kendrick Nunn checked every box. He don't make that much money. He had a good age. Like why he's not no issue. He had two he had two good seasons. It makes you think. But he don't have no real injury history. That's the first one, but it might have been something in there. Cause teams gonna ask for your medical records, but they probably. But the thing is, he might not be that high on somebody's priority list, and they probably can't guarantee you nothing. Cause you're not gonna opt out and might get stuck scrambling. Yeah, rest in peace to Kalen Swanigan. Yeah, rest in peace to Kalen Swanigan, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? With that what happened there, man. Because I knew something was right. I mean, it wasn't right when he blew up and gained all that weight that fast. Like you out the NBA and you get the 400 pounds and within a few months. I appreciate Germ. I appreciate the Cash App, Germ. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the Cash App, Germ. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Cash App, I appreciate it. It definitely, I felt a little weird, like even mentioning it, but the because I know Super Chat may be more convenient for some people, but at the end of the day, I wasn't getting nothing out of it, and I know y'all was like, man, I'd rather support Kareem, but it's like you supporting YouTube because I wasn't really seeing anything out of it, and I'm like, I would love to be like, this, damn, look at this. That's why, and I you look at every channel, they always, all these channels always, Sean, it's more than 30%. I'm telling you. I, one day let me see if I could, so I ain't too good at this because I don't know how to go back to show you like last month. Let me see. And I'll show you how much I got in Cash App last month. And you this the Cash App and you'll see how much money I got overall, not counting the views. Now, mind you, the views I do over 100,000 views a month. So how can you add what you got there and 30% is definitely not. He said 50%. It's some and see the way it is, they say 30, but the way YouTube is, you don't know when they cut off date. So let's say I could say if I let's say I say from the because you get paid on the 21st every month. So let's say you think like all right, from the 21st to maybe the 18th for that month, you don't know. So they can always sit there and be like, yo, um I could you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Shout out the elder for holding it down yesterday. I really appreciate that, man. He held it down yesterday. This is not easy. I know he was like, yo, it's not easy just sitting here and then you one on one, but it's a good thing. You know what I mean? It's definitely a good thing, and it's a blessing, man. It's definitely a good thing, and it's a blessing. But it's not easy, and like it's like y'all don't realize how much I appreciate it because like I'm going through it, but it feel like an obligation. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I really connected to you guys. Like, man, I got to block it out and rock with you guys, and we're gonna get it in with the NBA. But Kendrick Nunn, thanks. I appreciate that, Brave fan. I really appreciate that donation. I really appreciate it. Um, the Kendrick Nunn thing, it got me a little worried. I hope that he's healthy. But a lot of teams right now, see what it is a lot right now, it's hard for teams to guarantee anything unless they probably love you. Because you gotta look at it like this. A lot of teams got trades. What's my cash out, Trayvon? I'm gonna put it. I don't see what this live, I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna put it up right here. I don't know how to to put it on the screen. I, Roger J, I appreciate the donation. I really appreciate it. Who liked the Russ liked a photo under Miles Bridges? Yeah, it might mean something because see, I want you guys to I want you guys to see what I want you guys to see what Jonathan this post, and he said that it might not mean nothing, but I'm gonna break everything down to you guys. He said it might not mean nothing, but Russ just like he liked the picture under Miles Bridges' post. Now let me tell y'all why this means something that Russ liked the picture under. Thanks, Brian. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the uh, the donations. But like I said, if y'all guys can, if you guys can, Roger, you know, Bonner, anybody, I don't know if you guys have Cash App, but I don't really see these donations. I'm definitely not gonna see this probably like the 2 more months, the donation you guys just sent, because today you get money on the YouTube, and YouTube take they cut and then they pay you however you see it, and it don't show when you getting it. So, but if y'all don't have Cash App or anything, if y'all could send it like that, anything, I ain't being it's not like being ungrateful or anything like that. But I know y'all supporting me, and I don't see that money. I swear, I really don't. I don't even see it because what I got last month, it really shocked me. I showed Elder's like, yo, that don't make any sense, man. That's why, you know what I mean, it's crazy. But if y'all have Cash App, I have you know, if y'all have Cash App, you know, y'all want to send it super chat, you know, but the Cash App, I see it directly. I physically get all of it, you know. But back to the Russell Westbrook thing, the Russ situation. This when he like this, what happens, right? The Lakers go to him and be like, "Yo, are you?" They got a coaching situation. Mike D'Antoni might get that job. You see what I'm saying? So all this, it be behind the scenes, everything is straight up. The Lakers go Russ like, yo, we got an opportunity here in Charlotte. You know what I mean? How you feel about this in Charlotte? You know, and you know, see the thing is they don't have a coach though. That's the only thing, and players really want to hear from their coach because they want to know what type of role they're gonna play. So that's the only sticky point. But Russ is Russell Westbrook, so it don't matter. So maybe we know Charlotte trying to everything's a money thing with them. Them getting Russ. helps them with Miles Bridges. It's helped them tremendously with Miles Bridges. They can do it without Miles Bridges. I mean, they could do it without Russell Westbrook. But the thing is, it put them in a tight situation. Hey, Alan Muhammad, I agree with you. Getting Hayward does make me sick. You know what I mean? It makes me sick, and that made, I know they motivated to get off that contract, and maybe they probably be getting off Rozier. I will hope Rozier, because this getting off him, and now we in the same situation next year with Haywood. You know what I'm saying? But him liking Miles Bridges, maybe it's talk that, hey, he would give up his. I mean, he gonna opt in, and he cool with the Charlotte thing. Maybe Michael Jordan talking to him probably like, yo, listen here, man. We would listen, you and LaMelo Ball in the backcourt, and different things like that. I'm telling you, it's saying something, and I know that his interest around the league picked up in the last 48 hours. Like I said, a lot of teams scrambling. Rudy Gobert be going by Thursday. Spec Clint Capella is on the move. It's a lot of deals right now. Is like right there. But teams got second and third. It's teams that don't just want to make one move. It's teams that got multiple trades. Like, for instance, the Lakers got multiple moves they wants to make. The Lakers want to move Russ. They want to move THT, right? So that's two deals. So they want to hurry up and get into it, especially if that's why the Lakers probably didn't buy a draft pick right now, because they might could get a pick in a trade. Let's say if they do the Russ deal for the Charlotte. Charlotte have a 45th pick. So they might, why we have to spend money and we got a 45th pick? Or they might could trade one of draft picks for next year into this year. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot to this that that goes on to this, and now it's crunch time. Kendrick Nunn option is for tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Kendrick Nunn option is for tomorrow. He said he heard Rudy Gobert going to the Heat. I hear that. I know him in Atlanta is close. I'm hearing they on like the touches, like the players are right now, because how trades work. This is how trades work. Trades work like this for the most part, especially big deals like a Rudy Gobert deal. Trades work like this. First, you have to agree on the framework of the trade. Then that agreed upon. But let's say it's like 4 to 5 players involved in the deal. And let's say, I'm just throwing names out there. This is not that stay in the deal. Let's say someone that's in Atlanta that about to be a free agent, but Utah want that player. Utah want that player. I'm just going to say somebody like, let's just say Kevin Huerter. Utah is a must that Kevin Huerter be in part of the deal, right? Now, they make that trade. Utah right now, Kevin Huerter could say, I want to, let's say Kevin Huerter say, I'm not sure if I want to be in Utah. Or I'm not going to make no long-term commitment. That can mess things up in that trade. Because now he up for he could be a restricted free agent next year, and they'd be like, he's a major part of that deal. He had to first say, I don't mind going to Utah. And now, if he do say, okay, I will go to Utah, now what type of money they talking about? Because now they could give him the extension in October. He has the extension eligible in October. So now, ballpark numbers, Utah say, okay, what's ballpark numbers for you? Let's say Kevin Huerter say 4 years, $80 million, or 5 years, $80 million. Deals like that, it get worked out now. Because Utah, they might be like, all right, John Collins, cool, but Kevin Huerter may be the guy they always like. It's always one player. If it's like a 3, when you're getting 3 people in a trade, like how, or 2, even 2 to 3 people, multiple people in a trade, it's always that one person that a team really wants. So like I told you guys before in the in the Shannon Brown and the Adam Morrison thing, the Lakers wanted Shannon Brown. Yes, Adam Morrison is the go between. Just like I was telling you guys about THT and Kendrick Nunn. That's why I'm saying when Kendrick Nunn, I told you guys that his agents start going around and seeing his value around other teams because maybe other teams they think it's Kendrick Nunn. I mean THT. So if they looking at THT, Kendrick Nunn may be an afterthought. Where they may have two other guards on their roster already, they may still take him, but now he may have to battle out for a backup point guard position. They may already have two guards on there already, but they don't care. They'll take him. He's on the last year deal. They be like, all right, we can move him, or he just don't get no playing time. But we really want THT. That's why these deals, when there's multiple players, be tricky. Let's say Washington. We had Trez, Kuzma, the 22nd pick, and KCP. One of them may be the prize of that deal. Like, damn, this thing going off crazy. One of them may be the prize of that deal. You know, Luther Dupree Jr. I appreciate the Cash App. I just got a Cash App from Luther. I really appreciate the Cash App. The Cash App is definitely much better than the Super Chat. It's more direct. It's come to you direct, and you actually can see it. But I definitely see it. PG Big Dog. That's my boy Big Dog. Big Dog. I'm sorry about screaming up that your government, but I ain't see it till just now. But I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, but what I was saying, that's I definitely want to read some of you guys comments. He said, "Go big onto the Bulls." He said, "I just want to get rid of Westbrook and THT." Nah, I don't think Pelinka set the Lakers back 2 years. But that is big what I think what Jonathan said about him liking Miles Bridges, because the Hornets, the thing is, they don't want to pay Miles Bridges a certain amount of money. Because now, if they get rid of Gordon Hayward in another contract, especially if they get rid of Gordon Hayward, and I think it'd be Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier, because that will be golden for them. You getting rid of two longer term contracts off your books, and then with the Lakers, I mean, well, Charlotte. Now you don't have to worry about, because Rozier, you can't put Rozier, Russ starting. You ain't gonna put him on a team like that, and he's not starting. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Rozier, you know what I'm saying? He said, "What I think of Terrence Rozier? I mean Terrence Ross. I'll probably do TAT Terrence Ross. It depends. If the Lakers really like somebody in the draft, but they got to give me their 34th pick. That's like the early and second round. They had to give me the 34th pick with Terrence Ross for THT. At least I'm getting a younger player, you know, in the draft. I'll probably do that. But it looks like Russ could be heading to Charlotte. It really heard the Kings wanted John Collins. That's true, Tony Romo. Kings definitely want John Collins. But like I said, it's so many deals. That's why I said, man, I'm blacking out some because it like keep flashing in my mind. So I'm trying to get through it. And I really appreciate you guys, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest, man. I don't want you guys to think I'm ever this talking. But you guys make me y'all make me because the guy coach, damn, I'm like kind of all over the place because his face keep flashing in my head. So bear with me if y'all see me rambling. Bear with me. But the coach yesterday at the candlelight, his coach said, "Coach is a street dude." I know his coach, right? Coach is a street dude, and he coached more as a feeling. He was going just watch game days like, yo, he knows sports, and he just helped out. Like sometimes you do that. Like, let me go do a little coaching. And he coached him, said he didn't want to leave him after that. Cause like I said, the kid is a great kid. He don't he never had a street fight in his life. Even when you 4 or 5, you have fight. My little sons done had more fights. He never had a fight. He like scary. Like he not with none of that. He never got attacked. Don't argue with the ref. You put him on the bench. I mean, a great kid. I mean, super great kid, right? So the coach said, "You gave me purpose. You made me want to coach." You know what I mean? The coach made him want to continue coaching because that was his first coaching thing. Like Dylan Wayne never coached. He moving around doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? And with this, with you guys, y'all brought another life into me. I'll be honest, because you guys do, y'all make me feel so special, man. I swear. I actually see some guys do that, but you guys make me feel special. Like I really like it's like I look forward to kicking it with you guys, man. Like, yo, man, this, that. I go home, I leave. Like I'm like, I had to come rocking with my guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not nothing fake about this, man. And it's like, damn, man, I gotta go kick in with these dudes, lock in with these dudes, cause you guys support me all the time. Like, you know what I mean? When I got almost died in the flood, car accident, you know what I mean? Y'all always be like, yo, man. And it's the love, and then the people see it. And the biggest thing that really hit me with my man, because they's always like, man, why you on that YouTube shit, man? After that YouTube, blah, 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 blah. But then he saw the love when I got in the car accident around Mother's Day. He's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. When people rock with you. And it made me, yo, that when you guys probably know more when y'all get a YouTube page. Some of you YouTube page might understand this, but it means a lot and it helps right now. Like I said, it's not, y'all know it's not all about the money with me because I just started um saying, because people tell me, yo, you gotta say this, you gotta do this. It's more of a thing. People say you have to do this, and YouTube is eating off you, Kareem. So tell them the cash app. So it's stuff that I'm really getting pushed to say. Like, people like, yo, nah, start doing this. I'm getting behind the scenes. People starting to direct me to another thing. But like I said, it's not about, oh, I'm doing this for the money. It's like the love, man. The love, you know what I mean? You guys show me, man. Like that shit mean. That's why I can't get how people be disrespecting you guys, man. I don't understand how these people disrespect y'all and talk trash after they numbers get up. Be like, well, forget you then. I don't understand it. And then it's like, what means a lot. We just was the crazy part about it. I just said in the live what y'all were talking about is dark in the room. I just said it's sad. It's Father's Day's weekend. I said I'm going to turn up. I said the sad part about it, somebody going to die. I just said it. And here it is, my own family member. You see what I'm saying? I just said it right before I logged off. When y'all was like, the room is getting dark, you need some light. I'm like, I'm about to log off anyway. And I just said the sad part is Father's Day weekend, but I ain't expecting that. Like, somebody who not even in the way. You'd think more somebody who, you know, doing a little 1-2 in the game. I said that because I know how it is. Father's Day cookouts and stuff, and the way these young guys, I said it. And the sad part, to give y'all some update, because I feel like y'all is family. What happened was, it was a cookout somewhere else in the streets, like, and this was like where the cookout at, where it happened, where the mass shooting happened. I know you guys seen it all on Hassan Campbell. He talked about it. Y'all seen on how. I don't know if you guys follow Hassan Campbell. We got over 400,000 subscribers. He spoke on the incident. The mayor came to the house yesterday. It's been all new. They out there now. Like, the news still out there. TMZ, ESPN cover it. THT cover. I said THT. TMZ. Vlad. This thing is huge because the way it happened. So I'm gonna give y'all. Normally, I feel any street type of thing, I feel little, but this is not street thing because he not street. But I'm just gonna give y'all some details of it. You know what I mean? Now that I'm a little to talk about it. I'm gonna get back to basketball. I know a lot of you guys be like, "Yo, man, I want to talk basketball," but I'm gonna get back to back. But I just want y'all. If that's why I respect you guys, the young guys on here that's not with that. You guys that y'all living a good life. You ain't trying to be on no gang stuff. But I want to tell y'all the details of it and the stuff that I'm hearing. It was a cookout somewhere else on the avenue. The police, like, at the walk, I was at a cookout, but I was at a grown, more mature cookout, right? And a Father's Day, because it's Father's Day cookout all over. And I was there, then I went somewhere else. They had a cookout like on the avenue, on a particular block. Police, Bob, it's time to shut down. When it get a little late. This was a midnight cookout. They said, hey, the dudes who threw the cookout, let's throw it down by the water. Like, I'm just gonna give y'all like a visual of it. It's like a pathway. It's fly, but it's no cameras, nothing down there. But the wrong crowd was there. It's nice, like, but you ain't gonna. It's like by the water. It's like a little pathway by the water. You go down a ramp. It's like you like crossing like kind of like a bridge, because like cross that bridge is like the Bronx, but you like cross it and you cut. You still in Harlem. It's like a pathway. It's fly. We done had cookouts down there, and it's bunch of people was there. They took the cookout from one location, brought it there, but it was gonna be a midnight cookout. So they start setting up around 11 o'clock at night. They start setting up with the grills and the guys who they brought it from 8th Avenue down to this was by 5th Avenue. Brought it down there, right? And one dude, he pissed off right now. If we walk by him, he told him, yo, y'all all right? He got him out of there. It's up 7 dudes with black sweatsuits, black sweatsuits, and they had the ski mask, but they had it like this. Like, you know what I mean? But me personally, I'm out. And they was just there for a little while because the shooting happened at 12:30 at night. And they was there. Now the entrance, remember I told you, it's like a ramp, because it's like you go up and then you cut, and then it's like a ramp. Bunch of people. They said it's packed, jam packed, and they was just there. Now I'm hearing one story. Sometimes there'll be rooms, but I'm hearing it was FaceTime dudes arguing over FaceTime. And they seen where they was at. I don't know how true that is, but the minute people should have saw everybody with black on ski, I would have been like, nah. And the dude felt bad because he seen Darius and his little crew. Like, I didn't say crew, they not even that basketball players. Him and basketball players, a few of them. And he's like, yo, you all right? You all right? You said, yo, and he got out of here, like the vibe he saw from the guys. And Dave was there moments later, like now get 12:30. Like he noticed the guys, This happened maybe 15 minutes after he noticed the 7 guys. And the sad part, I want y'all just to picture this. This is how you know dudes don't care about nothing. Now, like I told you, it's a pathway you go through, you come up. But now the other pathway, you go on like 7 blocks. Because the strip goes far, it's like a whole mile. Like people ride bikes, it's like a strip, and you riding by the water. The dude's over 100 rounds. Over 100 rounds shooting, right? There's more than 9 people that got shot. They said 9 shot, 1 dead. It was more than 9. But what happened is they were going by the reports of the 2 closest hospitals. I'm hearing that people went to the other hospital. And what some people do, what most people do, right? They don't report where they got shot at. Let's say if I got shot and the police say, where you got shot at? I could say somewhere else. Because this is a big thing. You don't want to say there because you don't want them, not that you did anything, but you don't want, because it's something big and you don't want to keep asking you questions. So did you see this? So you say, yo, I was just walking, I heard shots and I got shot. Because a lot of people got hit in the leg and different things like that. But a lot more people got shot than they said. And they said the scene was scary. People yesterday said it was like a movie. You hearing loud. They said them things was like people in the. It's crazy. Y'all seen the news? Y'all can just type it in. A mass shooting in Harlem, Father's Day. Y'all can see it. Appreciate that, Gregory Brown, by putting my Cash App there. I really appreciate that, Gregory Brown. But they said the guys by when they running people trying to leave to get back to cross. That they had the entrance blocked off, shooting. So the people ran right into the shooters, but they didn't know where it's going. Ran right into the shooters, and they said over 100 rounds, man. The news people still out there. Still to this day, been out there since Sunday night over to now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The guys basically showed they didn't care. They didn't care. Everybody's life was expendable. That's when you know somebody's an animal. It's not like, oh, I had beef with this guy. We running down on a person. It said, F everybody. Just think about like, this is a problem. And y'all know, every live I talk, I get into these type of conversations. I just got into that type of conversation my last live I did with you guys, and that happened. I literally just did a live saying something gonna happen sad, somebody gonna get it, and how these young guys out here don't give no passes. I just said that. And look what happened. You know what I mean? My own peoples. Look what happened. Them guys up there, now one, you think normally when it's one person, you locked in and you just do crazy shit. How can it be multiple guys while one of them sit there and be like, nah, we can't do that? Not one of them sat there and had common sense and said, nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Not one person said, I can't, nah, let's not do that. To sit there, girls, everybody who you don't got no problem with, you said, fuck, and the out there going over 100 rounds when there's over 300 and 400 people. I can't fathom that. You know what I mean? I can't. And that's when you go, it's a problem. So a lot of times on these lives, I sit there and I always sit there and be like, and y'all be like, damn. Like I give like a little Sherman, because I just did it. Because I'm like, yo, I know how crazy it is out here. I just did this shit and look what happened. So that's what happened. Like, I'm gonna get back into basketball, but that's exactly what happened. They didn't care. They didn't care. They stood right there, few of them, geared up like they in the army, like they fighting Chirac. You doing people, you don't, and just shooting, bam, 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 shot the whole thing up. Didn't care. And this thing, some people got stomach, leg. It's not like they like, okay, I ain't trying to hurt you, I'm shooting you in the leg. They didn't care if it was headshots, they didn't care. Wherever the bullets landed, land. Somebody got in the leg. Now, what if this was a little bit higher? Like it's sad. And he died in his friend's arm. He died in his friend's arm. You see what I'm saying? It's that's why I said for me to be able to be on here right now, so I give Elder a lot of I respect him and give him a lot of credit because he held it down yesterday and and you guys really disappoint. Like I come out seeing, I'm like, damn man, these people got love for me. These people got love for me, man. These people got love for me. So we're gonna get back into basketball. Y'all helping me. If y'all gonna help me for the next hour, I'll be on here and we getting through this, man. You know, cause they ain't getting no sleep. They ain't getting no sleep. Even help me for the next hour, we're gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it in. So yeah, Russ. I think Russ out of there. By him doing that, he's okay with going to Charlotte. Because a lot of deals is work behind the scenes before it actually they contact these players. See, before, let me tell you the difference between now and back in the days. See, now a lot of guys like to give see now, like it's been a big before guys get traded, don't even know they hear about on YouTube or some shit. Now teams but they gotta kind of be straight up with Russ because his options situation. So Russ probably like, I don't care, okay, cool. But they definitely need the they definitely need the know what's up. In Charlotte, it works for Charlotte. You could get rid of some longer term Michael Jordan, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be totally honest. I wouldn't want Michael Jordan on my team because he is on like a strict budget. And not that I get it, maybe he feels some players and see by him being a player, he looked at probably the money he was getting, probably like, and I agree with him to an extent. Some of these players ain't worth that. He probably looking at some of these players. I'm not paying him that. He's not that good. But now that it may feel a little better, like he clearing some people, and like you know what I mean. Like all right, I could do a 1 year Russ. Boom, I done got rid of two $50 million in contracts. That's why I think so. I didn't actually see it, but Jonathan is legit. Jonathan said that Russ like he said Russ just like what's the name Miles Bridges post, and Miles Bridges is tied because he's a free agent, and Michael Jordan was not big on paying him because he know he got to pay LaMelo Ball soon. So now if you clearing up some contract, you probably like okay cool. I think Mike D'Antoni gonna get that job. And then as far as Kendrick Nunn, the thing that worries me with Kendrick Nunn, it make me think like, wow, he couldn't get a deal. But like I said, it's so much. See, this season, this off season is like no other. This off season is not like no other for many reasons. For one, everybody in the business and making moves. So that's why you see a deal happen in the middle of the finals that never happened. Deals happen in the middle of finals because teams got 2 or 3 deals they want to make. Look at the people. Look at let's say Indiana. Indiana want to get rid of Miles Bridges, want to get rid of Malcolm Brogdon, or want to get rid of Buddy Hield. So those 3 players they want to get rid of, they might have to get moved in individual deals. They might not. It's not like we could package them and one. Yeah, and some deals maybe like a Westbrook deal, but that might be a deal they might not want. But a deal they might want, they might have to do it individually. And you don't got that much time. You got draft compensation you may be looking for. So you want to hurry and make deals. Right now, it's crazy right now. I'm telling you, right now, NBA, as we talking, it's a lot. Teams, phones, like I'm telling, it's hard. Like right now, Lakers probably talking to 4 to 5 different people, trying to get 3 to 4 different deals. It's a lot going on right now. A lot. So maybe a framework of Charlotte deal might be coming to fruition. Maybe and Russ probably jumped the gun. See, players do that. They probably ask the Lakers, yo, what you think about they probably ask the Lakers, ask Russ, yo, you up for Charlotte this, that, and they probably, yeah, he could have probably talked to Mike, yo, I'm in. and Mike probably, because they don't have a coach right now. And the framework of the Lakers deal can be going on. And y'all know I don't want no Gordon Hayward. Elder, it's like he likes Gordon Hayward, you know, maybe because Hayward from his hometown, but Hayward stay hurt and he's on decline. And we could be going through, and then my thing is this: Lakers always have to pay a tax. I understand what Elder say when he say he don't think Gordon Hayward gonna be hard to move next year, but a team know if the Lakers have to move him, they're gonna give the Lakers a hard time. Now, if he hurt, he said Gordon Hayward going to the Pacers. I hope so. Is that true, Jonathan? Jonathan seemed like he on board today, man. I would love for him to go to the Pacers. I would love for him to. I don't want. It's not that. See, I want to get an understanding with people, and I definitely want to touch on this. How I feel about Gordon Hayward, right? Number one, he's on the decline. I don't want nobody on the decline. That's for one. I do not want nobody on the decline. Two, he's 32 years old. Injury history. He got too much negative. It's too many negative. People say they want about Russ. Russ, for one, that's why it get me mad with the Russ situation, because one, let's look at the positive and negatives with Russ. Okay, the main thing, he on a 1-year deal. That's number one. That's a positive. Two, he has a big thing where you could get in return, you could get rid of some of your contract, longer term contracts. That's another thing. Three, what's a positive with Russ? He's always healthy. Four, he's a star player. So now you're getting a big name player in your program. That in your fan base, someone recognize, say, I got Russell Westbrook, and he's going to produce. You could say you feel comfortable he's going to produce. So now for 1 year, look what you get for 1 year. Your fans excited about a player. People say if they want, but soon they go to that franchise, they're going to be excited. You're getting a bigger name player and an all Hall of Fame player in your franchise. If it don't work out, you clearing a lot of space. And you're getting a player that's healthy. So with all that, that's a positive. Now let's go with the Hayward. Hayward stay hurt. He has an extra year on his contract, and he's not the same player. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I would rather get some young, because it's like I don't see where he making the Lakers much better, because okay, he would have to come off the bench because AD playing center. He's not no two guard. So now you got him come off the bench. It just, and then people say, oh, you also getting Oubre. Oubre's solid, but Oubre, like, then that's another thing. Okay, Oubre on a good contract now. Then what do we get him and then don't resign him? Like, it's just a lot of factors with it. And I feel we could do better. I don't want no older injury player. I don't want it. I don't want no old injury player. He old, he injured. You know, I think we could do better. And I'm under the belief too that another thing, he's the best player in the deal. So if you're giving away a better player in the deal, especially a deal like Charlotte, I'm raping Charlotte. If I got to take on Gordon Hayward, I want Kai Jones outside of Rozier. I want a Kai Jones, and I want that 45th pick. If you tell me now, I'm gonna have some fun with it right now. I'm gonna have some fun with it. Let's say I sold my. Okay, cool. I'm in the taking back Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier. So now I say, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna say, give me Kyle Jones and that 45th pick. Give me Kyle Jones and that 45th pick. And I would give y'all our next year's second round pick. I'll trade y'all Russ and the second round pick. Trade y'all Russ and the second round pick. Give me Cal. I take on Haywood contract, his injury history, and I take on Rozier, his long term deal. I know y'all want to get rid of. I'll give me Cal Jones and of the 45th pick. I'm getting a young. I want two of they real young players. You might not get Book Knight. You ain't getting Book Knight, but I might say give me Jalen McDaniels in the 45th pick. Jalen McDaniel, Kyle Jones, and that 45th pick. It gotta be It gotta be something that okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I do not trust. He said Haywood don't fit. I do not trust Haywood. If a man, then people kill me if he healthy. We already got to deal with that with AD. I don't want to have too many players if they healthy. That he's broken down, and it's not like he broken down. He's 26 years old. He's broken down. He's in his 30s. He never been athletic and quick. So people say, like, you need some wings. Who is he guarding? Who is he? He was no good defender when he wasn't hurt. Now he's older and injury prone player. How can if he wasn't? I don't get people. And all of a sudden, oh, he ain't a bad defender. I'm asking for either Jalen McDaniels or Kyle Jones in that second round pick if I got to take on Gordon Hayward. I'm giving up the best player in the trade. See, that's how the Lakers got to approach it. Russ is better than these guys. You know what I'm saying? He said, he joked in. He said, Hayward's an elite athlete. Hayward never was an elite athlete. But I know he on joke time. I know he know more basketball than that. Yeah, it'd be a good pickup. Call me K. Yeah. You gotta, it gotta be something else in that. If I'm just gonna do that for Russ. If I'm taking on bad contracts. If I'm taking on bad contracts, you gotta give me something more. Walk him down. What's good? Martin, what's good, bro? SS Robo, what up? Where's Rudy Gobert going? I think he's going to Atlanta, but he's going somewhere. He going somewhere. Now, if I do the Terry Rozier deal without Hayward, Terry Rozier, Oubre, and PJ Washington, now that's something different. But if I had to take on Gordon Hayward, if I had to take on Gordon Hayward, you know, man, stay hurt, man. You're right. See you later. You're right. See you later. You 100% right about that, man. Malachi and Alexander, what's good, bro? Oh, we ain't getting no Miles Bridges. We ain't getting no Miles Bridges. Holden, what's good, Holden? I think Elden, I tell Elden this. I think he have a little bias when it comes. He said it though. I think Hayward is from his hometown, and he said he coached Plumlee. He said Coach Plumlee because I'm not taking Plumlee over PJ Washington. Even if he a better fit, I'm taking the best player if I had to reroute them to strengthen up my trade in case it's not working during the season and I have to make a move. Because you have to think like that. Just because you're picking up these players, it might not work out. You might have to make a move in season. And you want to have enough assets in season. I don't think Gordon Hayward definitely ain't giving. At least with Terry Rose, okay, it giving you an asset. So you always have to think like this in a trade. What you getting in a trade, and you have to think about if I had to move them. He's saying Hayward ain't gonna be hard to move. I think I ain't gonna say he'll be. I don't think Hayward gonna be easy. The strength that teams don't like the Lakers anyway. Simple fact, the teams don't like the Lakers anyway. I don't think Hayward hard to move with Charlotte, but I think come to LA, he'll be a little harder to move. I think Hayward would be a little harder to move in LA than he is in Charlotte. Exactly. I agree with you. I'd rather do the Indiana deal with Muhammad saying, go ahead. I just don't. He's staying. He always hurt. He's damaged good at this point. He's damaged good at this point. He's damaged good at this point. And the Lakers can't afford that. You see what the Clippers throwing out there? Hayward had a nice quick first step. He had that little move. He dropped to the basket, hop. Hayward was good, but his injury, he lost a step, and he was never no blazing blow by you guy. But he had a little. He don't got nothing. He to sit there and drive and do that little move. He much slower now, and he's bigger. You can see he got a little more bulky. He's not guarding anybody now. He said Jalen McDaniel, Jalen High, Damon Jones, Gary Harris. Yeah, that's definitely good pickups. Exactly. Now, if Hayward had 1 year left, I can deal with it. The simple fact is 2 years, I don't want to go through the same thing, and it's going to be harder. See, what he's saying, I ain't see the Lakers get a second round pick yet. I didn't see them get the pick yet. I don't think Kyrie coming. I'm gonna tell you what Kyrie deal gonna look like. I'm gonna tell you what Kyrie deal gonna look like. The Nets gonna give Kyrie the deal, right? But it's gonna have a lot of incentives. If it's probably gonna be some games played, and it's gonna be all type of stuff clause in his contract. If he just prick out and take time off, he's not getting paid. His joint, they gonna give Kyrie the money. Harden ain't getting the money. Yeah, Harden not. Hold on. Harden not gonna get paid. See the difference between Harden and Kyrie. Kyrie still could produce, but just that he labeled as a knucklehead. Kyrie is just seen as a knucklehead. Harden not able to produce no more. So the difference between those two is Harden not gonna get paid. Kyrie thing is Kyrie would get paid. MIB, you got a wrench. He said it's a lot of wrenches. There's a lot of wrenches. I rock with everybody. I give everybody a wrench. I just don't. The thing you worry about when people flip out and start doing stuff that hurting your thing. That's the thing. Call me K say need a wrench. My thing is I just want people, if y'all gonna be real, be real. If y'all gonna be real, be real. I don't want nobody to switch up on me. Y'all can agree, disagree, all y'all want. We could disagree, but be real. So I don't want to disagree because sometimes you get wrenches is dangerous. Because you get somebody a wrench and they come start knocking people out, being on some troll stuff, knocking people out of the thing and all that. That be the thing. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? I show my appreciation because to be honest, a lot of y'all rock with me. It's not an issue. That is the main thing. Y'all know I normally don't eat on live, but I couldn't. No, it was hard for me to eat. It's hard for me to eat. I keep thinking about it. Like he should never be dead. A good kid like that should never be dead. Never. Not on no gun violence. Not just coming out having fun, won't hurt a fly. Never had a fight. Never had a butt whipping. Never had a spanking. And that candlelight was the saddest candlelight ever. I've been through a lot of candlelights. It was sad when his mom said, I can't deal with it. And it said the only thing to make me think that you was too good for this world. Like that's the only rationalize. Like what happened? Like maybe you was too good for this world. That's why it happened. Yeah. Gigi said, "Thank God you can eat." I ain't been eating, and normally I don't do this, but it's catching up to me. It's catching up to me. I had like headaches. I'm popping them Excedrins. I've been having headaches, so I'm like, man, let me eat. Because I always sit there and say, why guys go on YouTube and be smoking and drinking liquor like that's cool and eating? Why they on YouTube? I never understood that. Like, man, let's start sitting there eating. But some people do it all the time. Come on, and eat a meal. You know what I mean? I may drink something, but you didn't see me eating no meal. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's somewhat like, come on, man, you had all day to do this. Why you come online? Why you come online and want to decide to come online and you talking and now you want to eat a meal? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Right now I had to. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on there, and my stomach is killing me. I'm having headaches, so I apologize. Donovan Mitchell ain't going to Miami. They're not trading Donovan Mitchell. They're trading Gobert. They're not gonna change their team. You're not gonna trade no 2 All-Stars in one season. You're not. Thank you, True and Real. Yup. Wrong time. What happened with John Wall? He said the Rockets with John Wall is sad. You already know my boy Carl Young is in the building. Oh yeah, he picked up his option. Yeah, you know he doing that. You know he doing that. John Wall ain't playing. Let me tell y'all the difference between John Wall and Westbrook. He said John Wall career over. Let me tell you the difference between John Wall and Westbrook. All the GMs in the league and people in the hype, they all respect Westbrook. Westbrook is about business. He play hard. He don't complain. He healthy for the most part. With John Wall, a lot of these executives, that's why you don't hear him. They got the same contract. But you don't hear that much movement. Not saying that don't mean he's not gonna get traded. But teams don't even want him in their locker room. He's a negative in the locker room to teams. So that's why team don't want to deal with John Wall. And then he's not open to no buyouts. So that's the difference between John Wall and Westbrook. Westbrook is, just look at Westbrook. He showed the eyes to Miles Bridges. Westbrook is just a different breed. that Collins going to Utah watch. I believe that. I believe that. See, the thing is with that, I know Utah want Hurdle, but that could be a stumbling block in that deal because Hurdle contract is due soon. What if Hurdle don't want to go to Utah? Or what if you sit there and say, yo, I don't want to make no commitment. I don't want to make no commitment now. If that's your favorite piece in the deal, you might not do that deal. Every team is always one player that you. Brandon Ingram was the prize of that New Orleans deal from New Orleans' perspective. It's always one when you're dealing with multiple players. It's that one player is that guy, and everybody else is like you might swap out. Like let's say for instance, John Collins. They may like John Collins, but they may be like, I'll swap John Collins out for Clint Capella. It may be no wiggle room for Kevin Hurdle. That may be the guy they want. No, we want him in that deal or ain't no deal. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think they'll guarantee KCP contract. Definitely. They definitely will guarantee that. Him and what's the name? Number one, is not a lot of money. That's number one. And number two, him and Bradley Beal's good friends. So if Bradley Beal come back, you know KCP coming back. So they definitely gonna pick him up. Houston won a first round pick for Eric Gordon. I don't think they're getting that. I don't think they're getting that. Bring me a straw. No straws out. It's under that drawer. Bring me a napkin. I don't. They not getting no first round pick for no. Eric Gordon is what 33, 34. Teams ain't giving no first round pick for him. He said Kendrick Nunn has value. I don't know because I know for a fact, and I told you guys this just because he opted in. Come on, this ring. Oh, my boy Eric birthday tomorrow, man. My boy Eric birthday tomorrow, man. We got to say happy. We'll be live tomorrow. We're gonna give you a big happy birthday thing tomorrow, Eric. We'll be live tomorrow. Yeah, John Wall might be done. Because I think teams not because see his attitude is big different. He said Alfred Payton. Alfred Payton gonna be in some trouble because a lot of teams like guys who could shoot. Some type of jumper. Alfred Payton can't shoot for nothing. And it's not like he could go. THC has value, but Kendrick Nunn, I think his value may be cool, like package him in a trade, a team would take him, but teams ain't offering him that money. Because his agent definitely, this is facts, went around and seeing his value in the free agent market. It looked like Westbrook going to Charlotte, it looked like, because Jonathan said, I appreciate that, Henry. Jonathan said Westbrook did something with Miles Bridges. He put on Miles Bridges' page because Miles, they don't want to pay Miles Bridges the money he wants. But if they get Westbrook, it open their books up because they'd be clearing up some salary. Maybe Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier. They'd be moving on a longer term contract. So it helped them financially with Miles Bridges. So, he liked this post. Yeah. And we know Westbrook and Miles Bridges almost got into a fight. They almost got into it when they played each other. They really was going talking some trash to each other. He said Westbrook not the problem. LeBron is. What about DeAndre Hunter? He's not involved in that Utah deal. What I'm hearing the Utah deal is this. Kevin Hurdle. I'm hearing Kevin Hurdle. I'm hearing Kevin Hurdle, John Collins, and some draft compensation, and maybe Clint Capella. Like it's around those three. I'm hearing those three, but if not, if they don't take Capella, it's some picks. But it's definitely around Hurdle and Collins. Is like the main people Utah want in that trade, and he's getting moved. When I'm hearing that Rudy Gobert is gone, he'd be moved by Thursday. These are the Hawks getting finesse. Brogdon gone. Yeah. Brogdon definitely gone. There's a lot of players going to be gone. Because you got to think like this. Free agent is the week after the draft. So you got the draft. That's why I think the Lakers ain't buy a pick yet, because they might get a pick inside the trade. And this way they don't have to buy a pick. They might get a draft pick inside a trade. So I think how the Lakers approaching it, they're trying to make a trade first and then a draft pick later. I mean, if not, they'll buy a pick. Yeah, Shaq's son worked out with the Lakers, yeah. I like Moses Brown. I would love to get Moses Brown. And I was telling somebody asked me, my boy hit him stepper was good. Someone's asked me about, they said, Rain, how come you was open to taking TJ Warren, but you don't want they said you open to taking TJ Warren, but you don't want nothing to do with Gordon Hayward. Right? I said, this is why I'm open to TJ Warren to Hayward. It's clear as day why. Yes, they both have injury history, right? The number one difference is Gordon Hayward got $30 million for the next 2 years. So he owed $60-something million, and he always hurt. TJ Warren, if we get him the most we get him is $6 million. So that right there is self-explanatory. You got one person, 60-something million, where it's gonna be hard, where you might have to attach something to it. And one guy, we'd be paying $6 million. If it don't work, he's out of there. And it's easy to move him. The team would take him a salary filler. $30 million not a salary filler. And he has an extra year left. So that's why I answered the question. Yes, they both injury history. And they both, what's the difference? That's the difference right there. And I think that's the difference where you don't have to explain no more. That is a big difference. Where you get somebody $60-something million compared to somebody $6 million. You get rid of guys $6 million in your sleep. He said, Kareem, we should get both TJ Warren come off the bench, and if Hayward can step hurt. And so, see, that's the thing. That will scare me. Because now you got AD who never was healthy, TJ Warren who always hurt, and Gordon Hayward always hurt. So now you got so many guys that never, them guys always be hurt. Now, like magically they're gonna be healthy this year. That's right. You're right. Too many injuries. That's the thing. That's the thing. Too many injuries. So that is the problem you have right there with that. And it's hard for me to Gordon Hayward because number one, he's on the decline. Now, if Gordon Hayward was 25 and I see him like getting better or something, then I'd be like, all right. Like, you just don't want to play on decline. Like, if he get any worse, then what? And then not only that, you're not starting because AD, we need a center next to AD. And I don't want the Lakers to even try to talk AD into playing center. Because I don't want no lineup with AD, Bron, and Gordon Hayward. So you want to center next, that means Gordon Hayward come off the bench. If AD start. Exactly. Michael Jordan overpaid them heavy. And that's the thing. You see guys like Dennis Schroeder looking at this like, hold up. Gordon Hayward was hurt his whole career in Boston and turned around, still got $100 million. He was hurt his whole career in Boston and turned around, got $100 million. Still got $100 million after being hurt his whole career in Boston. I take Dennis Schroeder back on a minimum if we trade Kendrick Nunn. If we move Kendrick Nunn, I'm not taking him back. Unless we move Russ and it's like our guards is Kendrick Nunn and Dennis Schroeder. I'll take that. Kendrick Nunn and Dennis Schroeder if Russ is gone. Like if we do, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I don't like this deal, but I'm just saying. Let's say if it's Russ for Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Hayward, PJ Washington, Kelly Oubre, and there had to be somebody else. No, I think that should be enough. Yeah. Let's say if it's Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Kelly Oubre. For Russ, and now we don't got no point guards, and now we got Kendrick Nunn on it, I definitely take Dennis Schroeder. Because Kendrick Nunn, Dennis Schroeder as your guards, point guards, I do that. Exactly. Russ go hard, man. He said if Jordan overpaid them, why should he piggyback on his mistake? He know he made a mistake. He want to get rid of them. See, sometimes, let me tell you, this is another thing how it works. When you hearing a lot of backlash from your fans, you looked at as being, because Jordan at talent evaluated, is looked at as not knowing what he's doing. That's why he brought in Mitch Kupchak. Mitch Kupchak has a history of knowing what he's doing. So that's why Jordan brought Kupchak in. So now Jordan is known for far as like drafting and things like that, not to be good at all. They always say you don't want Jordan to run your team. Then on top of that, having some pushback on being cheap. Let's say people saying like he's like being cheap because he was one of a lot of guys. He took a lot of heat in the negotiation because players, and this was I think the players is out of pocket. Players like, damn, I thought Mike could understand because Mike was pushing back heavy on a lot of he was like one of the forefront guys pushing back on players getting like the money, the super max and all this stuff, the money high raising up. Michael was against a lot of that. So a lot of people came out the meetings. It's like, I thought Mike could understand he was on both sides of the fence. He was a player, so he should know what players do. We should get paid, and now he's an owner, and now he acting like he don't like get paid. Not that he don't like to get paid. He looking at it like, man, I was playing for $5 million a year, and I was the best player in the league. And you guys, because sometimes it could be hard. You thinking that way. I'm not even in the NBA, and I look at, and I always be like, this guy ain't worth it. This guy, and I always say it because these guys don't do nothing in the playoffs, and sometimes these guys don't care. So that's to be the thing. That's why I respect Westbrook. People think I be defending Westbrook heavy. Westbrook cares. He cares. Y'all can't take that into account like it's nothing. He cares. He play hard and he cares. You got a lot of players really don't care. Really don't care. So him caring alone should be something. Yes, the Timberwolves definitely want Clint Capella, but the thing is, that's why I said a lot of deals on hold because Atlanta ain't gonna deal with Clint Capella if he's gonna be involved in the Utah deal. And that's why I said, and this is why I said it's so important. This is why I said it's so important. If you look at everything in the landscape, I told y'all it's 3 teams have 2 to 3 to 4 different players they wants to move. Some deals may be individual, some deals may be combining guys in one spot. So now, since to Atlanta, Rudy Gobert's priority. So that deal ain't done. So they might need Clint Capella to be going to Utah. Even if they like the deal with him going to Minnesota, but they may be like, nah, I want this Rudy Gobert. So we might have to use Clint Capella in this deal. So now that deal on hold. You know how many deals on hold right now? How many deals is on hold? And that's what I was telling you guys, I said my homeboy said he don't like what's going on because the Lakers, they putting Laker deal at the bottom. Like every team is giving the Lakers a hard time. Like every team had priorities. Like, you know what I mean? With drafts, free agents, and trades, right? So Utah, Detroit, everybody have, okay, this trade, their main trade. This may be their secondary trade, and that may be the trade afterwards on teams. So nobody want to deal with the Lakers anyway, but they might have to deal with the Lakers because maybe none of them deals may not come through. But they not prioritizing Lakers, and that's what my homeboy don't like. He's like, yo, man, I don't like that, man. Like, it's bad because teams ain't doing business. Business is you can't take it personal. Teams just don't like the Lakers. They're not trying to help them. So if the Lakers do get a deal, they probably have nothing else they could do. Don't y'all see things like, oh, this team could have did that deal, but they ain't want that one, and they took this one. Like the same thing like last year with the Lakers. The Lakers had the Sacramento deal. They had the Washington deal. They said, no, we ain't take Sacramento and took the Washington deal. Because they justified, and I get what the Lakers saying. Because a lot of people, oh, the Lakers stupid. They should have took the Lakers stupid. They should have took Buddy Hield instead of Russ. But the Lakers looking at it like this. Russ is a Hall of Fame. He just did. Let's just keep it real. He did his thing with Washington. Washington was dead, last place team, dead in the water. They suffered through the COVID thing more than anybody. That December, they had like 5 missed games. They had to cancel about 4 to 5 Washington games. They didn't have enough players. Washington was dead in the water. They became the #1 team in the second half, like how Boston turned it on. Washington turned it on last year. And Russ was the main reason. Triple-double killing. So the Lakers looked at it like this. This is why I want to speak on this because I don't want nobody to think that the Lakers are stupid. Rob Pelinka dumb. Why he ain't take the Buddy Hield? It looks like that, but Rob Pelinka looking like this. Everybody know what Russ can do, right? So he feel it's justifiable his star power. When Bron and AD had to sit out, he looked at, okay, Bron and AD, when they miss games and things like that. So he looked at it like this. This how Rob Pelinka looked at it. Okay, well, Russ, yeah, we giving up Kuzma, KCP. Trez on the last year's contract. So they probably like, all right, he on the last year's contract. Okay, 22nd pick. They really didn't want to do it, but they're like, okay, and they got back, Lakers got back 3 second-round picks. But with the Buddy Hield deal, they probably said Kuzma is better than Buddy Hield. And then I know I don't know which one. I know one of the deals was Kuzma and Trez. That was like the first deal. But then Lakers, it was Kuzma and KCP. Both of them deals on time. I don't know which one was there, and it was agreed upon. I don't know which deal was agreed. One of them deals was agreed upon. I don't know if it was the KCP deal or the Montrez deal. But Kuzma was in both deals. But KCP was in one and Trez was in the next deal. Whichever one it was, but Sacramento agreed to the deal. The Lakers feel, okay, I can stomach that. You know what I mean? They might feel like, damn, KCP and him is like parallel, like similar to same players, but Buddy Hield take way more shots than KCP. You'll see Buddy Hield take 20 shots like it's nothing. KCP probably never took 20 shots in a game. KCP take like 8, 9 shots. So technically it looks like people may say Buddy Hield better, but they're the same age. So they're in the same age. KCP a better defender, but it looks like if you look at the numbers and you're like, oh damn, Buddy Hield better. Look at Buddy Hield's shooting percentage, and Buddy Hield take way more shots. So with that being said, the Lakers probably like, oh, well, we get Buddy and Kuz. Cool. The Lakers could stomach that. Lakers couldn't stomach the 22nd pick with that. They could not. They like, for Buddy Hield, now you wilding. They felt they could stomach that more with Russ. I could deal with that with Russ. That's a Hall of Fame player. The numbers, Russ, the turnaround, what Russ did for them, LeBron and AD out, they couldn't stomach giving up more anything else with that. That was more than enough. And Sacramento got cute. And that's why I said the Lakers need someone like me or anybody to sit there and be like, yo, ho. Yo, because Sacramento trying to throw the Lakers out there like they being snakes. Sacramento putting out there like the Lakers snake, like the Lakers reneged on. They ain't reneged on the deal. You agreed on the deal, then you turned around and asked for a first round pick. You tried to change things. And they said, nah, we ain't doing that. And they looked at you like you clown. What I think about, I don't think that Pacers thing was real. I really don't. Because it had no real reason why I don't think that Pacers deal was real, that they saying the Pacers declined the Lakers deal. For one, the Lakers can't trade the 2026 pick. That's number one. The earliest pick the Lakers could trade is 2027. So that 2026 deal, that was one thing fishy. Then they put Russ and THT. That's $60 million. And then they said nothing else about nothing else. They ain't say no other players being involved in it. That's why I don't think that deal was, I think somebody made that up. Real Elise said, gotta give it a Bron. Real Elise has a YouTube page. Y'all go check him out. The Real yeah, I seen Breach Report, yeah. But it just didn't. The Lakers definitely don't have no 2026. They can't trade that right now. Yeah, Real Elise has he a Laker fan. Long time Laker fan. Oh, do I think the Lakers make a trade anytime soon? Yeah. The Lakers in heavy negotiation now. Every team is it's deals on the table. Now teams trying to see where he said just not a LeBron. Every team, the Lakers is in real negotiations trying to make things happen, man. But the thing is, of it is so many teams, and teams trying to prioritize what they want first. The Lakers is talking every team. You got deals right now piled up. It's just that now, because sometimes this is how deals work. After the general manager, and this sometimes happen a lot too. A general manager can have a deal framework, everything done, like agreed upon. They can have a deal, okay, I do that. Now it depends how much locked in the owner is. Now, let's say the owner is one of them players, contract may be too long for the owner liking, or a player about to be a free agent, and owner may have to pay them. A owner can sit there and be like, nah. A owner made that a deal. So now they may have to rework the deal all over again. Because how do they work? So what you think is this? Because they have an idea they owner may want it, but they got to run it by the owner. So they may agree, but until team, yo, give me a couple hours. Let me run this by the owner. Because teams know you have to do that. So it's not like a team gonna be mad and be like, oh man, hurry up, man, or man, I thought we had a deal. They know what it is. Okay, we agreed on a framework. Now we have to take it to the owner. They run the deal by the owner. Now they got to convince the owner why it's deal. Because now owner looking at the books, his accountant may be there. That's why sometimes deals take a long time. Is accounting, but the thing is, this time of year, everybody is there already. They know, like, all right, you're accounting, you can't be, or if you got to be close by for now, because things is heating up. That's why a lot of people took their vacation already, coming back, or some people gonna take theirs like at the 4th of July. And so when they look over the deal, and the owner, the GM got to convince them, oh, this deal gonna make us. See, ownership want to know if you're gonna be better and financially do help. So now once you convince the owner, in the same way another team they own it, now you got the deal. That's how deals work. You gotta go to it's like steps. And then after it get proved there, they fax and send it to the NBA. Now the lawyers and everything, the NBA lawyers where my homeboy and them work at, they got to look at the deal. That may take a hell of a long time. You know what I mean? So now they have to look at the deal, and they have to make sure everything legal. So now they have to each and every player in there make sure everything legal. So now they looking over the deal, and then the deal approved, and then it get announced. Then the deal get announced. So it goes through a lot of steps. It goes through a lot of stuff. Some people like, nah, financially it don't work. How you don't do that? And then it's just a lot happens with them deals, and that's why like right now it's a lot of work right now because NBA getting a lot of it may they may have 4 or 5 deals faxed over there right now. You know what I'm saying? It may be 4 or 5 deals faxed over, and they have to look over them deals. Some deals may get pushed back. Nah, the NBA can knock or owner may be like, nah, that's too much money. Yeah, Albuquerque Turkey was good. That's right. My boy W said, like the stream. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I don't think Lakers stuck with no THT at all. Please don't believe that. Please don't believe that. They not stuck with. They not stuck at all. Lakers might be trying to get maybe more than teams want. He's not stuck. $10 million is not a lot of money. So this is what I understand about people. THT is 21. He's 21, W. He's not even 23. He's 21. This is what I understand about people. People want to say, okay, get a guy like Gordon Hayward, a guy that's 32, 33 years old, that has a long injury history, and then a long injury history, and then a lot of money. So we stuck with THT. What would you be with Gordon Hayward? He said, I lost his money with Elder today. What happened to Albuquerque Turkey? What happened? What happened with THT? You're right. 88 said, any given minute could drop 30 any given night. Yo, what happened, Albuquerque Turkey? What bet y'all made? What bet your Elder made? Oh, he ain't get moved yet though. You ain't lose the bet. You ain't lose the bet. He's still a Laker. He's still a Laker. But now that when Jonathan said Russ liked it Miles Bridges post, what it is on Twitter? Yeah, it's close, but you still in the game. Ty Khan, definitely a busy off season. Definitely. Free agent gonna be crazy too. Definite. He said Son's gonna move Cam Johnson. Shaq's son ain't getting drafted in the first round. He ain't playing enough basketball unless he just go work out crazy. I don't see him getting drafted. Yeah, you have a 7'1" wingspan. You're right. Phoenix trying to get 8th pick from New Orleans. So who they trying to trade for the 8th pick, Eric? Nah, you got the age wrong, Roger. THT 21. Kendrick Nunn is 23. I mean, Malik Monk is 23. And Austin Reeves 24. Malik Monk is 23. Oh, we got an assistant coach. The Lakers got hire a new assistant coach called Shyla Rimmer. You ever heard of Shyla Rimmer? He's on our coaching staff. Shyla Rimmer. He's on the Lakers coaching staff. He said he don't believe the Suns going to move up. Orlando Robinson. Yeah, he pretty good. He's decent. He pretty good. Yeah, I think Shaq's son healthy. I believe he healthy. They said the Hornets are looking to trade one of their first round pick alongside Gordon Hayward. Wow. This is what Brian Windhorst said, y'all. This is what Brian Windhorst said. Now, look what this saying. This is why I said that Russ deal definitely alive and kicking. It says the Hornets are looking to trade one of their first round pick alongside Gordon Hayward. So they're attaching either 12 or 15 to Gordon Hayward to clear cap space to retain Miles Bridges. So that means they, if the Lakers could get that, could get one of their first round picks, because they want to clear Gordon Hayward, or they looking at another team. They willing to attach one of their first round picks for Gordon Hayward. That's what I was telling. See, I was just telling you guys that Gordon Hayward, Gordon Hayward in the first round pick. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I was telling you guys. Gordon Hayward is not all that. Like, why would the Lakers give up a first round for anything? They should be getting one. I said that months ago. Y'all remember I said that? I said for anything, for real, the Lakers should be getting a first round pick to take on Gordon Hayward contract. Because that's what's going to take the offload him. The man hasn't done anything. And he stayed hurt. And he has a big contract. Yeah. Now, like I said, I ain't want nothing to do with Gordon Hayward. But I would probably do that. And see, this was JJ, I heard that too. Gordon Hayward in the first round pick for Miles Turner. Gordon Hayward in the first round pick for Miles Turner. I think, Cam Johnson. Somebody said, no truth to the port. Phoenix interested in trading Cam Johnson for the 8th pick. Cam Johnson, he ain't worth no 8th pick. And Cam Johnson is who he gonna be. He a nice role play, come to the bench. He ain't gonna be nothing special. I'm not trading no 8th pick for no Cam Johnson. They're gonna have to give me more than that. Yeah, Mike D'Antoni may go to Charlotte. We not getting no Kyrie Irving. That's why y'all notice y'all don't see me spend no time on the Kyrie Irving thing. I'm telling you what's gonna happen with the Kyrie Irving thing. What's gonna happen with the Kyrie Irving thing is they're gonna put, and he wants to stay, but it's gonna be a give and take thing. He wants to stay, but Kyrie, when you want to take days off or any issues, you're not getting paid. That's gonna be in his contract. Performance-based gameplay. It's gonna be a lot of stuff in his contract. He's gonna have a lot of different stipulations in his contract. Somebody's asked me for my Cash App. This is my Cash App right here. Somebody's hit me, asked me for the Cash App. Do y'all see it up there? Somebody just hit Chicago checking in. Chirac TV News is in the building. Thank you, Damn, Randy on point. Yeah, this is my Cash App right here. Somebody just asked me, what's my Cash App? This is the Cash App right here. If y'all want to send, I'd rather the Cash App than the Super Chat. Super Chat, I don't see nothing. My boy Planet Randy is in the building. Planet Randy helped me out a lot behind the scenes, y'all. Planet Randy helped me out a lot behind the scenes. He really helped me out, man. Yeah, they had Chris Jen and they just got a new assistant coach just now. I don't know how to leave on. Let me see if I'm gonna try it. Let me see something. I know how to do it when I'm on StreamYard. I know how to do it. You see? It says pin message. I do it like, let me see something. Think is that. I'm gonna leave it like that. Chirac TV. Go subscribe to Chirac TV News. Go subscribe to Chirac TV News. I appreciate the donations, man. I really do, man. You guys been showing out. But I think that Charlotte wants the Indiana deal more than the Lakers deal. Because they really want to center in Miles Turner. Sixers looking at PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker gonna get paid. He getting minimum $10 million. He getting. I could see PJ Tucker 2 year, $20 million, $10 million per. He opt out that deal. And he getting 2 more years. He gonna get extra money. If a team want him more, they might. The third year might be non-guaranteed or partial guaranteed. He said, "Do you think Russ getting traded this week?" It depends, because I don't think he. See, the thing is with Russ, it's tricky. Is that the Bucks looking at PJ Tucker? They should have never. See, this is the thing that I don't get. The Bucks lose PJ Tucker. I heard the Suns want Miles Bridges. This what I don't get. Yeah, he had to opt in first, but he probably guaranteed him he opt in. That's how that worked. If the deal they be like you opt in, he's gonna probably say yeah, and they agree to the deal. They can't announce it till it happen. But this the thing I don't get with teams like the Bucks, right? Now, this man was a major part, your starter. He got $7 million, and you signed what's his name? Big shoulders. The point guard. Somebody help me out. I got brain freeze. The point guard for $4 million. Ain't hardly played. And he's what? Like, this guy always get paid. Not Bledsoe. The brown skin, his face right there, the big shoulders, got traded for Kawhi. He got traded for Kawhi Leonard. Damn. George Hill. You get George Hill for $4 million. You get George Hill for $4 million and an extra $3 million. You could sign George Hill, who didn't hardly play. George Hill wasn't. PJ Tucker did a lot. Like, the Bucks team season turned around when he got traded from Houston. Your season, he was that much impact, and only for $3 million. It's not like he got like a 4-year deal with Miami. He got a 2-year deal. You could have handled that. You could have. Giannis been getting. Giannis is not the physical confrontational type. You know that. That's not Giannis' game. That's not his personality. You got a physical guy gonna get in your face. He's all in Kevin Durant's face. For that little bit of difference, you do it. See, that's why I said these teams get cute. That's why I said a lot of these GMs don't know basketball. With that, If it's a big difference, then I say, okay, huge. PJ Tucker was a your team's considered soft. They've been pushed around by Miami in the bubble. A lot of things, Giannis is like laid back. You didn't have that type of player with that toughness on your team. You give PJ Tucker, your season took off when you got him from Houston. You go in the playoffs. He giving Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant still cooked. We're not going to do that. He still got his, but he was all in his groove. But then he came up big in the finals. PJ Tucker hit a big three. He got key rebounds. He was the glue guy, and Giannis loved him. See, this is why I said teams sometimes get cute. You like, we won a championship, so Giannis ain't gonna want to leave. See, this is what I don't like what teams do. Giannis ain't gonna want to leave. We win a championship. He's not gonna want to leave. Plus, Giannis under contract for how many amount of years? So now you like, man, he under contract. We won a championship. He's not gonna say nothing. We don't pay PJ Tucker. But you give George Hill somebody who like why? See, this is why I said, and PJ Tucker only got a 2-year deal. Like I said, he got a 4-year deal at $7 per. And then it's like, all right, it's a big difference. Like I can't. He's already 35 years old. How about 36? So how old PJ Tucker is? You might not want to deal with that. But 2 years, like, come on. These teams always try to get cute. They try to, they overthink themselves. $4 million. George Hill get $4 million. PJ Tucker gets $7 million. A $3 million difference is worth it. Don't ruin your team for that little bit of money. Same shit like a Harden with Kevin Durant in OKC. OKC is a $4 million per year. This is what OKC went wrong. Harden was coming. I don't know if some of you guys remember this, but Harden was coming off the bench cooking. He was clear-cut starter, but they kept Savalosha. Savalosha was a pure defensive player, and Harden off the bench, but Harden closed games. Right? So my thing is this. You know Harden is good, right? You did it over a $4 million difference. And the thing is, Harden next year would have been, you just went, this is why I said it's overthinking and you're doing too much. You got it, number one, you got Harden rights. This is how, if I was Sam Presti, this is Sam Presti. He don't really do too much stupid stuff, but it wasn't just him as the owner, Clay Bennett. It wasn't Sam Presti. But my thing is this. You go, okay, he cool with Russ and KD. They all like this. Him, Russ, and KD is like this. So I deal with the situation next year. So if I was him, if I was them, they didn't have to pay him that October. They didn't have to. They could be like, all right, we wait to, but he's going to be restricted. Not, it's one thing he's going to be unrestricted. Harden was going to be a restricted free agent, where you could have matched any offer and got into a sign and trade or whatever. They went into they traded him a year too early. You just went to the finals. You was a young team. You went to the finals. You lost against Miami Heat. You went to the finals. I lost against Miami Heat. So if I lose against the Heat, another year experience for Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. Another year of experience from them guys. I would have just ran it back and dealt with. I would have dealt with. He said the Nets want AD for Kyrie. Yeah. They want that. The Lakers ain't doing that. Brooklyn not. That's why I don't know why people. That's why I didn't feed into that, because Brooklyn not taking no Russ for no Kyrie. Brooklyn is not taking no Russ for Kyrie. I never fed into that. They're not taking Russ for Kyrie. So my thing is, if you're not taking Russ for Kyrie, you know they're going to want AD, and that's a no-no. Elder, what up, bro? My boy Elder in the building. Yeah, Elder held it down last night, man. That was good reporting, man. Good reporting, man. That was big. So my thing is this. Houston, I mean, if I'm OKC, I would took my chances, try to go back with the same team, play Miami again, and dealt with the free agency as it came. I would have dealt with it then. Or I would have paid them that money. I would have paid them. It was too close of the money for me not to pay him. Now, when you off by a mile, then it's like that's something different. That close in money, a player like Harden, you're supposed to pay them. Exactly. It definitely killed their championship experience. Yeah. Y'all see what Elder just said? Elder said, I need y'all pray for him tonight. He pissed about Cal Cal Swanigan. Kyle Swanigan, Elder, he played on Elder AAU team in Indiana. He played on his AAU team in Indiana. So he definitely wants y'all prayers tonight. I already um, sent the prayer out because it's crazy. I feel bad for him. He definitely got into depression. That's why I always say it's not easy. You know, he fell into a depression and you know, he gained a lot of weight. I don't know what happened, so I'm not gonna speculate. He said all his brothers played for them. He has a lot of brothers. And Swanigan and Purdue was a beast. He was a beast. Down low, you couldn't stop him. He used to get the ball. He was a beast. Sometimes team players go to the wrong teams, and sometimes the NBA don't really help you. Like they knew he probably was going through problems. He probably didn't have enough help. See, I don't know. Elder probably know more than me about it. I don't know what happened, but maybe he wasn't getting support from the NBA. He probably wasn't getting support. Whatever he was going through, he probably because he didn't play like when he left the NBA. He didn't go overseas. He didn't play the G League. He just you know what I'm saying. So it's it's tough when you watch a guy play as a kid. I mean, come up in your program. You know him and his brother because he's from Indiana. Oh, a heart attack. Oh, he rejected it. Oh, wow. Buck Skull Gang, definite for sure. Yeah, he played for Portland. Portland, I think the Kings. Portland and Sacramento. I do think so. I agree with you, W. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Cause I saw and it's crazy because I first heard of Swanigan when he was in college. They used to show when he was big and he was a kid. He's like 13, 14 years old. They always show the highlights and how he worked to get in shape. They like his story. He got a crazy story how he worked to get in shape because he was like real big. As I think by like 14, he worked his butt off to get in shape. Say 26 said it's shocking who we may get for Russ. I don't think that deal was real with the Pacers. I don't think so. He said AD going. AD not going. They're not trading no AD for no Kyrie Irving. I'll be shocked and I'll be pissed off. I'll be pissed off from AD for Kyrie Irving. I want nothing to do with that. But Elder already made a bet that Russ is gone. The guy said he lost the bet. He feel he's out of it. Mike D'Antoni might get that job too. They called him in for another interview. Daryl, you're right. I can easily see that happen, Daryl. I can easily see that happening. That's not far fetched. Yup. Nah, I think Russ more about the trade deadline. It's harder to move a guy like Russ during the season. It's hard to move him during the season. After this, right now is the time because your roster expanded to 20 people. Your roster expands to 20 people. My boy Cardarius Davis with the Cash App. I really appreciate the Cash App. Shout out to Cardarius Davis. Cardarius, I'm sorry. Cardarius Davis with the Cash App, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want no Kyrie Elder. I don't want no Kyrie. I don't want no Kyrie. Man, time fly. 7:30. I'll probably come back probably like 10:30 tonight. I see my boy Elder want to do something tonight, but I have to go run back out. I'm getting a lot of text messages. I have to go run back out, see the peoples. I have to run back out to see the peoples, man. But I'll be back on later on. Like I told you guys, I'm be trading. I'm be here a lot. If that thing ain't never happened, I've been live 3-4 times a day, man. Carl Davis, appreciate the donation, bro. I really do appreciate it. But I'll be back on later on. I'm gonna run out here and I'm gonna come right back. If y'all want to definitely rock out later, we gonna rock out, man. It's trade time. Just think like this: it's 7:30 New York time, right? It's 4:30 LA time, so it's still early. It's still early. So, and probably in 2 more hours, 3 more hours, when I come back, something may happen or a rumor. There's a lot going on right now. It's so much is going on. They saying they want they trying to attack. I think that's why I said there's a lot going on. Lakers has a lot, and a lot of teams locked in with some of the same players, like Gordon Hayward in their 15th pick for Miles Turner. Exactly. Y'all see D Bonner said the rumor mill is running rapid. It's running rapid. The rumor mill. So I think Indiana, me personally, I was like, oh, damn, this is something I probably actually behind the scenes. But why you thought I ain't gonna lie, I thought Kendrick Nunn was gonna opt out once I found out that his agent was seeing the post on the off season. I mean on the free agency. I thought maybe if he come on later, we probably can talk about that. But he must not have no. He must didn't get good feedback in because I don't get it. He must ain't get no feedback because they want to see. You know, every agent. That's a good agent. What you gonna do? See your client, especially if you have an opt out. Anybody with opt out, you want to see the temperature, and he must ain't get a good feedback. You know what I'm saying? But you saying we either I talked you behind the scenes, but you saying leverage. You saying leverage. I don't know, Elder. See, this is why I would love if we had it. But definitely have to run. I'll be back later because I look at it like this. I don't think it's leverage. The Lakers was trying to move him. So his agent want to see his I think it was real. His agent want to see if he opt out, what type of deals, like what type of contract he might be getting. So he obviously ain't get that many things ain't work out right for him. Then cause that's when anybody who have options, when you see people opt out, they pretty much know what type of money they're gonna get. Like how PJ Tucker opt out. PJ Tucker opt out because he know his teams lined up for him. His agent already did the footwork. Plenty of teams interested in you. He gonna get the mid level. He gonna probably get the 2 years. I don't think it's gonna be if it be three, the third year probably be partial, but he gonna get the 10. PJ Tucker gonna get probably 2 year, $20 million, or he make it agent know for that $7 million. You know, his agent know that already. But Elder, I definitely need to find out that why you think that because this man, I don't think teams wanted Kendrick Nunn. Teams didn't have money to spend on a guy. Exactly. Okay, you answered the question. Yeah, that's what I said. His agent and teams probably because I said it earlier. Teams have a list of guys that my boy Tim, what up? Teams have a list of guys who they have that they have in their rankings as free agents. This is my first choice, second choice, third choice, like that. And they probably couldn't guarantee him nothing. Yo, if you opt out, I can't guarantee you because I got other guys that I might want to sign. If yeah, up more priorities. Exactly. They got other priorities. Everybody have like a list of guys who they're gonna go after, and that's how it is. But yeah, but let me run because I want to help and get back here. I need you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Wow. Yeah, maybe his agent shouldn't have said he's opting this year. I don't know, but I'm happy he's back. I'm happy he's back, and I'm pretty sure the Lakers ain't tell him, "Yo, we not trading you." I'm pretty sure Lakers ain't say that because his contract, his contract might be needed with THT because they could bring back a $20 million player. So I'm pretty sure the Lakers didn't guarantee him nothing. Like you said, his option and then his injury was kind of weird. Yeah, that's what I said. They still may get traded. Exactly. Because I know the Lakers ain't guaranteeing because the Lakers ain't in position to do that. So we're on the same page. My boy Tim, what up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. Exactly. Then his injury, like I said, if it was an ACL, okay, cool. He has ACL. His injury was a mystery. A bone bruise, people be back like in 3 weeks. That's what I think hurt with a lot of teams question because the injury was just weird. Yeah, I think he must have tore something. It, it's something that wasn't right. So I think that because a lot of even reporters they be like, "Damn, he ain't back. What the hell's going on?" Exactly. Nobody, nothing was being said. Oh, the Lakers could get something good for that. A 27 Nunn because you get that's 3 young players. You got Kendrick Nunn. You giving up a good young guy, a guard who you be. He had 2 good years, back to back, 14, 15 point seasons. Good back point guard, play deep, play hard. Still young. THT, a 21-year-old, got $10 million on a good contract, and then a future first round pick. You getting back a lot for that. Yeah, and Kendrick Nunn got THT. They both got playoff experience. So you get everything you want in that. One play to point, one play to two. They both Chicago guys that got some toughness with them. Um, yeah, I prefer to keep them too, but it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, let me run because if I could get back. My boy Jimmy Choo Choos is in the building. Elmo is in the building. Nah, Kyrie Irving. The Lakers ain't get Kyrie deal gonna be a whole bunch of stuff in it. Exactly, younger and healthier. That's what the Lakers should do. Younger and healthier. That Pacers deal, I never believed that Pacer deals from the gate. You know what I mean? I never believed that Pacer deal from the gate. Never. Amon Mo was good, bro. Because the Lakers can't trade the 26th pick. Yeah, so that's right. The likes and shares is going up. Appreciate that, Deep Bonner. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I'll be back. I'll be back. I can't sleep anyway, so I'll definitely be back. And it's still early. Some of you guys is on the West Coast, and in 3 hours, I come back like in 3 hours. A lot may happen by then. I don't think until like Westbrook happening now, but something's gonna happen. Something's gonna be close. A lot of stuff close right now. But yo, like, subscribe, peace.